And I can see this contributing to now, for those who, like we mentioned earlier, if you're a loser, you'll tend to join gangs or a group where you can function. Yeah. It seems that unfortunately, this economy, or the way developing countries are doing their economy, is creating a lot of mental pressure, which I'm not surprised why a lot of people have mental health issues, anger, depression. So how would someone even navigate in a healthy manner, with their mind in such an economy? Because even what you're saying, let's be honest, if I was to start cultivating, the path to success, it'll take time, at least 5 years, for me to see some real fruits. But in the meantime, what can I do to make my mental health okay, that I'm not depressed? Because, I'm being mistreated, like you said, by the hierarchy, people on top. My boss will mistreat me. The ladies are not looking at me until I get the car, the home, whatever. And, just my general environment will not be supportive, except maybe for the family, depending, How can someone keep their sanity and keep their mental health okay?
I mean, in a perfect world, of course, that support comes from immediate family. If the family is not there, then you look to institutions to try and provide some of that help. And that's why people go to churches and various sorts of NGO type of thing. And that's about the only way you can. Another approach is what you might call self-help. If an individual has a really clear plan in their lives, then the fact that it's going to take years to get through it, to complete that plan, doesn't matter, because they have that sense of purpose and direction. And, that keeps you sane. So I've come across no end of really quite horrible stories of people who started from positions of enormous disadvantage, but they succeeded. And the basic idea was they'd got a clear objective and they had a plan for achieving it, even though it was going to take them 5-10 years. I mean, I've never forgotten meeting a young manager. I think when I met him, he was in his 30s, and he was working for someone like Safaricom, and he had a good job. And he told me his story, and it started with being about 10 years and losing everybody in his family, literally the whole lot. There was nobody to look after him, so he was on the street. Wow. And for some reason, he got it into his head that he was going to stay in school, and he was going to get scholarships to college, and he was going to succeed. And so that lad, he lived not far from Kisumu. He used to get changa in the evenings and take it out to the sugarcane cruise in the morning on his way to school. Mm-hmm. And then he'd take all his little bundle of coins to the school office and give some to them, and he'd eat some of them, and the rest bought the changa for the night. And he got himself all the way through school and into college, running this little changa business.
Wow.
It's possible to succeed just on, if you like, willpower alone. Just having the insight that if you really graft and know what you're doing, you can get there.